Hello, it's Estrella with a reading for the collective. Take what resonates, throw out the rest. What's going on? Wow. Empress, who is experiencing justice for all of this bullying and betrayal. Somebody wants to make an apology. They might be also sneaking away from a situation or be trying to apologize in a sneaky way. Or be apologizing for what they did, sneaking in the past. Wow. Seeing very clearly that there are others involved and what their reasons were, that they stabbed themselves in the back by doing this. But this feels like in the middle of a lot of actions that are happening. They're experiencing justice. The people around them are experiencing justice. You are experiencing justice. There's a lot of fallout happening here. Challenge for this person. This divine masculine energy. Wow. This high priestess, but it wanted to come out in the reverse. With this king of pentacles in the reverse. And this 7 of pentacles. Which I feel like came out this way. Which is essentially telling me that, for one, is that it's hard to get things by you and that they shouldn't have tried. And that you might be aware of whatever this 7 of Swords is, some sort of betrayal that they've done to you in the past. They're dealing with other people, though, because of this karma. They feel like they should have committed to you in the first place. They didn't realize everything about you. They didn't dig deep enough to look to see what you know, your knowledge, your deep knowledge. They feel foolish because of it. I'm not seeing the Fool here, but it's what this cards feel like together here. And that they had an idea of what it was they were trying to do when they met you. So it's like they weren't seeing what was right there in front of them. Because this looks like a mirror to me. They were looking what they were planning with their pentacles and weren't committing to you, which was the answer. So it was like a mirror, an opposite that was like right there in front of them, but it was the way it was presented was just upside down. It didn't make sense. You were almost upside down for them, but it's partially because they were focused this way. It's almost like, you know, when you look into like a lake that reflects the scenery and it's distorted. That's kind of how it appeared to them, and it's in a way how you also appear to them now. It's hard for them to... Okay, so just had some more camera technical difficulties. Switched cameras altogether. I'm gonna have to spend some more time on that stuff, but I wanted to get these messages out to you. So trying with a different camera. So this came out off camera. This 8 of Swords in the subconscious position. Essentially, this person feels like maybe that they're trapped or they're afraid of being trapped. And in the recent past, this also came out. They are feeling like they were rejected, feeling really rejected in the recent past. They are really not sure about their future here. They feel like it's going to be a nightmare. I'm really worried about something. Wow. In the near future, we have the Devil card, something very toxic, on the horizon for this person, and it looks like their feelings about what their future holds is true, because something's up. Okay, let's just move these over a little bit. It's near future. Okay, and the way that they're looking at this situation is they want to be this King of Cups. It's idealistic. They really actually do want to be the person that they presented to you initially. In their environment position, it feels like this wanted to come out. This Ace of Wands and Queen of Wands. Like they want to talk to you about this judgment that they're under. Feeling very confused and afraid and stuck. But I'm going to keep shuffling. Yeah, there's probably somebody, they want to do this fast. Let's see, environment position, just one card, please. Wow. There's a major ending happening in this person's environment. I think they're afraid of shame, of being shamed about something, or having too much on their shoulders. It feels like there's a lot going on here. This feels almost overwhelming. Whatever's happening to your person. Outcome is someone putting a lot of work into something. So we'll find out what that is. Could be a new beginning, which this is the King of Wands that they want to be. So it's like they want to walk away from all of this strife and move towards something that has more meaning. And begin again. So I'm just going to turn off those notifications since I don't have my mic on because it doesn't work with this camera right now. There we go. So let's get some clarifications. What do we got for... Maybe let's look into this event that's going on. There's a lot of justice happening around you. And this bullying and betrayal and even someone trying to stop you to the point where it's like you'll never be able to ever recover. And wanting to sneak away or run away from these people, trying to be really clever about how they get away. Yeah, they were lacking in courage, and they missed out on their Empress. The problem is, yeah, they were after this Ten of Pentacles. They were after this Ten of Pentacles, and that's this mirror image here where they made a commitment to something that they've been planning, like who they thought they were before they ever met you. Oh, it's hard to see what's in focus on the other side. So this Ten of Pentacles here, that was the problem. And that's actually now also still the problem, because that's the thing that caused this Ten of Swords, which is happening to them. Yeah, and they ended up with someone who turned out to be very cruel and bitter and deceitful person. This High Priestess in reverse is really who they chose over you, and it's really a nightmare. spending a lot of time in the recent past thinking about an equal give and exchange with this Four of Cups. I did feel like another card wanted to come out with that though. Yeah, they feel like they made a mistake. Be careful what you ask for. The unfair power dynamics made them feel rejected, and the fact that it's almost like what happened to you began to happen to them or is starting to happen to them. In this nightmare, the best they can, they're not even sure, they just feel like this nightmare is gonna never end. Yeah, because of justice. They're experiencing justice. That they're going to have to deal with what they did to you. And it's going to be a nightmare. They don't see a way out. Wow, in the near future, we have the Hermit. So it seems like, Hermit in reverse. And that is clarifying the Devil. So that's pretty dark. Kind of like forced. It's like a forced refuge or being forced to. I mean, Hermit reversed and the Devil is someone who is in pretty dire straits. Yeah, this is not good. This is a bad state of affairs. There's like a word that I'm looking for. It's like not a recluse, but Devil and Hermit reverse. Like a shut-in, really toxic shut-in. Like can't get out of their own head. Yeah, everything that they did and the people they were around and all of the actions or everything is like accumulating here, and they're going through a major ending. But as they're going through all of this, there's a part of them, this is the thing that you remember. This King of Cups. It's almost like they're snapping back into who they wanted to be, or their former selves, or the other version of their better self. And it's like they really want to be that. It just seems like this far away dream though. They're trying to be the person that they think they should be. Now they are. It's interesting. Okay, and then with this Death card, wow. We've got the Star reverse, so a major ending, which feels very hopeless. And stuck, we've got Hangman that came out. And we also have Empress. So it's like they lost you and they're stuck and hopeless. That's in their environment. But you look like you're glowing, and in comparison to this darkness, I mean, justice coming out twice. This is big. And they could be losing everything with this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This Ten of Wands. Eight of Swords came out. So it's like they did this to themselves. This shame of whatever choices they made. Emperor in reversed for being unreasonable and egotistical and overbearing and not listening and all the things that they thought they were right and weren't listening. And it's like the toxic masculine version of themselves. It's not true leadership. It's like tyrannical almost, like they lost control of themselves. Eight of Pentacles. Strength tested, so resentment, okay. It looks like this is still a tough time at the end here. Drifting, withdrawal. We've got Eight of Cups reversed. And we've got Page of Pentacles reversed. So whatever it is that, like, they're gonna have to work extra hard. It's like things are dissipating for them with this Page of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. And we've got Seven of Swords under the deck, and this Four of Swords wanted to come out, and so is this Knight of Swords here. So it feels like, wow, and Death reversed, like trying to manage this ending by sneaking or trying to be crafty. I feel like this is people that are after them even. This feels very, but also maybe trying to, like, finally embrace this Ten of Cups that they had for you, which they don't want this to end with you. But if they're going through a forced change anyway, and someone might be sick, but there's no time to be sick here, or unwell, or need a break. But there's still greed and materialism here with this this possessiveness, or there's just like a lot of obstacles. And there's still, they haven't gotten over this like flightiness, this fiery energy of like not being able to stick in one place and being led by their lower chakras when they make choices. But it's like they still have this idyllic view at the same time. So this is like the reason this reading feels like a polarity, because it's like there's this feels like mental health issues, to be honest. They feel like they're split in two. It's like, it feels like definitely at a breaking point here. They know that they're going to have to deal with justice. Let's see what, wow, I know it's so loud out there with the sirens and all that stuff. So thanks for hanging in there with me in this Mercury retrograde transition. I will get my technical together again. I will work on that. You know what, let's use, I was using my phone, but I think it's, I'm gonna have to switch to like just a dedicated camera. I'm gonna just figure that out. Okay, so let's go look at this Empress and Justice, Five of Swords. Like, basically you being bullied and this betrayal, wanting to apologize, leaving you with nothing, for one, but it's like that's what's happening now to you. That's what's happening to you. Sorry, that's what's happening to them. Wow, losing. Yeah, they made this choice, Ten of Pentacles, to head towards something that was based on material things instead of love. It's just all breaking down here. About this Eight of Swords, they're afraid of being trapped, or what are they? Wow, bad health. This feels like mental, this feels like someone is worried about their own mental health, because this is so overwhelming. In the recent past, this could have really been about money, or something came up for someone and there was like a message about it, some sort of evidence. This message is coming out a lot, and this is something that could really trap somebody. Really be careful what you ask for. I mean, this feels like it stings. Whatever this is, this event that happened. And now they're dealing with justice, but trying to sneak away. Wealthy man, occupation. Something to do with work and someone who has money, but they're experiencing justice around it. So that could be them, like they were trying to be this wealthy man, or the only way to keep going is to be this wealthy, to focus on this wealth, but that's the thing where they're experiencing the bad karma. So it's like a catch-22 almost. And then in the near future, we have gift here, which is clarifying devil and hermit reversed. It's like they can't get you out of their head, is how I'm thinking this is going to be. And it might be very, very obsessive. Alone and thinking about you. Being forced to. This King of Cups, this might be someone that they want to be like this person. That's what's clarifying this King of Cups. Or they could be talking to a King of Cups. I'll get some clarification. And then just this outcome. This Page of Pentacles reverse. Wow. Thief. So this is like getting stolen from, or wasteful, or greed. Being seen as a greedy person. This is loss. Just doing this. This is very lost. This is someone who it's like searching for riches, like trying to start over. This is like this lesson has not been learned here. Being very like resentful and kind of like in a cycle here. Like this is no investment. Maybe no one wants to invest in them because of what they've done. They might have really done something really terrible or been framed. We've got message here again, so it's like some sort of evidence or message or email or text message. Maybe that this King of Swords who always shows up is involved. Okay, now I want to do the what's the tea. Just get a little bit more clarification. These fell out, this fake flexin and this caught a case, but I'm going to put them back in the deck. But I do feel like this had all to do, it does have a lot to do with like trying to keep everything appearances up, but it's too much pressure. It's like there's a big loss here based on its karma. Child services, there could be some sort of like abuse as well. Yeah, they were trying to be fake. They weren't being themselves with this 10 of Pentacles in the challenge position and Lovers and 9 of Pentacles. Like, they committed to something that was, they had already someone they were in love with, and they went towards this money. Everything was fake, but the people that they ended up with were fake, and then they lost everything, or are losing everything. Or this person... Wow. Player for bad health. Maybe they feel like they might feel like they have some sort of like something wrong with them, like that they can't get out of. They might have some sort of addiction to someone, where they look online or fishing for comments, bad health, like they have some sort of, what are they stuck on here? In their head a lot and really confused about a romantic affair. Confusion, like just really stuck in their head. That makes sense with Eight of Swords. Like whatever this is like driving them crazy. They might be looking at someone's social media here, but also like holding a grudge at the same time, but then unable to settle down, or like they can't get themselves to like be what they want to be. And yeah, this person is having a lot of mental and emotional problems right now. Wow. In the recent past, we have incarcerated, which is clarifying imprisonment. So there could be really some issue that has to do with money or some sort of corruption, or greed, where someone really is going to actual prison, because these two cards together, especially with, yeah, this justice here and Ten of Swords and and this corruption, and then justice, wealthy man, occupation. There could be something that they were involved in having to do with a wealthy man that was not completely on the up and up. And then with this Nine of Swords here, yeah, they feel really dumb. They feel really dumb. And they don't feel like they don't feel like they have the capacity to deal with whatever this is. They don't feel like they have they don't really know what to do. In this situation, this feels like beyond what they're capable of dealing with. In the near future, we have caught a case that is clarifying Devil and Hermit reversed. It just feels very obsessive, and it could be a disease, but sometimes I think of that like metaphorically. But it could be like something energetic, like Devil, energetic, travel. They really could have caught something on travels. This could be also like an energy that's like stuck to them. This like happiness hater energy that they can't shake. And then like kind of alone and obsessing. Like they could be obsessing over, or it could be, yeah, see, looking you up, it's like alone and obsessing, researching, getting info. Wow. And then this main male and King of Cups. Chasing. Played out. I don't know what that is. This feels like, in some cases, an erotic relationship between two men. But something about it is played out now. Someone is or this could be a karmic energy that is played out, that is now going towards another male. Anything else about that? What's going on with that? Okay, family issues. They could be asking someone in the family. That could be, yeah, because remember I was saying King of Cups could be someone else, and then we've got main male here. So they could be chasing someone for help because of this karmic energy, but having family issues around it. Because this person is maybe trying to attack them, or because of what they've done to you. They could be trying to get help, trying to figure out how to get back to you as well with a, you know, a friend here. Because I saw chasing and main male, and I thought, well, maybe they're, you know, heading towards. But with these other cards, I feel like what this is either asking for help or on what to do with you, because you've been like bullied, or this karmic energy was like trying to be you, but the whole thing is just the entire thing is played out. They feel played out. Anybody that they're trying to get help from at this point in time is like, doesn't seem to be rising to the occasion. And then we've got wasting time for this Empress, Death, Hanged Man. Now it's like they just want to come back to you, but there's so much going on here. It's like now you look like this angel, and this whole thing is so bad. And just to be able to come back to you. But there's like this confusion about who they are, even in their own subconscious. Yeah, they feel like failure to lead, like they've rejected themselves. A lot of them could have been lost a lot of money here from what this transaction was that they did, this fake windfall of money. When they had secrets and all of this stuff, not well, not doing well at all. Dirty offer is clarifying thief in the outcome. So if okay, and then under the deck we've got groupie, curious about you, and too busy winning. And then we've got also this unfazed wanting to pop out. This unfazed and did I share this with you as well? Curious about you and screenshots. So I think that this person is having a really hard time, really confused. In a lot of ways, you were their anchor as this high priestess in the upright. They're dealing with like a lot of justice from having to deal with the choices that they made and also what happened to you. And so if no one changes or does anything from this point, if they, if there's no divine intervention, and this person doesn't make any changes or get any help, it's like they're going to be in this loop, and actually worse off than they were, because it's like their mindset is just like off.